Hi, it's Karen, the Weekend Craftaholic. I've got something a bit different for you today. I am going to share with you my top 10 go-tos for freebies for when I'm crafting. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to start with the most obvious, which is a Google search. But one of the things I wanted to mention is, I don't know if you're across this or not, but we would normally search and we'd say, hey, we want a 3D snowman, a free file, and you'd search and search through the images until you find something that you want. But did you know if you type the word net at the end of it, that will automatically come up with a design file and something that's got a template, as you can see here now on the right hand side. So that's a quick way of finding a template or an SVG file or something like that that you might particularly be looking for, rather than just an image, general image that you might want to print out and use in your crafting resources. So that's the first obvious one out the way. The next obvious one that I really want to get out the way for you as well is, of course, YouTube. You're looking on YouTube right now. It's a great resource. I'm on it every day, and one of the things that I love about YouTube is the fact that not only you can also get the free files or templates to use, but you also get a tutorial to go with it. So that's what I absolutely love about YouTube. It's an obvious choice, but one I wanted to get out the way. So the rest of the ones that I'm going to cover today are not so obvious. They're going to be hopefully some new things that you've not come across that you can take advantage of as well, because who doesn't love free stuff, right? So we're going to go to a website now that I know a lot of my viewers are in the US, so you may not be familiar with this. This is Rosie Studios. They have a printable section or download section, and you can see here that they have lots of random things, stuff for card makers, things by theme. The reason I'm calling this out is they've not got a lot of resources, but the quality of the resources that they have I absolutely love. As you can see here, as I'm clicking on them, not only do you get the printed instructions as well as the templates and the free designs. And in a similar vein, for any of my Australian or UK viewers, you may not know about Coco Daisy. Included in my list because, first of all, they do a challenge every month, so if you're looking for inspiration or lost your mojo, it's a great resource to use. But also, if you sign up for the newsletter, you do get a free printable every month, and it's usually a free printable from a previous collection. So you can see here the example of the one that I got this month. So if you're into your pattern paper, this is a great way of building up your stock that you can print yourself with those patterns. Speaking of printing off, Tracy Reed, oh wow, in terms of resources, this site has got so many collections. Again, sign up to the newsletter so you get emails. She's constantly doing freebies, and sometimes they're full collections, and let me tell you, the quality of the designs are amazing. I always love the color schemes. They're just my design aesthetic, I guess. But you can see here, sometimes you get samplers. She tailors for travelers notebooks as well as project life or project cards. Now, keeping in the theme with paper, but something a little bit different, we're going to talk about papers then. So I found her on YouTube when I first got all my quilling supplies. She's got her own blog. Again, she does so many great templates and freebies, so you can do any different letters, numbers, quotes, designs. She has stuff for card makers as well as different projects here, as you can see, to download. So you don't necessarily need to have an electronic die cutting machine for some of this. You can print them out, cut by hand. So another great resource to try if you want to do something a little bit different. You just want to, you might be a scrapbooker or a card maker, but you fancy doing something a little bit different with some 3D elements perhaps. This is another great one to try. So don't think just because she's mainly quilling that it should be overlooked, because she's got a lot of other great designs in there as well that she shares for free. Okay, so moving on to probably one of the biggest resources, and if you've got a Cricut or any electronic die cutting machine, you will know about Jennifer Maker. She has got a resource library. You just need to sign up to be able to access it, and she's got so many things. She's got things for card makers, again for 3D. I'm not going to go over this one too much because I think a lot of people would already be familiar with her, but she's got close to 400 free designs for you to choose from. So it's a great website. She does YouTube tutorials for most of them as well. She's got a Facebook page. She is all over the place, quite rightly, and she's huge because she makes things easier for everyone. You don't need a Cricut or Silhouette for every single design, because some of the stuff you can do cut out by hand as well, because she always supplies the PDF as well as the SVG files. So take a look at her as well if you've not come across that, and you might be interested, and you might get something free. Okay, so moving on to another big personality in the crafting community, it's Paige Evans. Definitely sign up to her newsletter. I also on her Facebook page. You'll see she gives free cut files, which are amazing. Also follow her on Etsy store as well, because every now and again she will do discounts and sales on that too. So one of my favourites, I have to say. Okay, now this is a relatively new one for me, and I thought I would share this. You probably thought I was going to mention Creative Fabrica in terms of designs for cut files, because I am affiliated with them. I'm not affiliated with any of the people that I've mentioned today, by the way. This is a new resource for me. I've signed up to their newsletter. I get an email each week. The designs are always fresh and new. It's a smaller site, but that's great because I think some of the designs then are a little bit more modern and easy to use and incorporate into your designs as well. So check those out. We're on to the last one already, can you believe it? And this is a big favourite of mine, Passion Planner. Now if you saw my craft favourites last month, you will know that I was able to download an entire planner from their resources. It was a bit late in the day ordering one for the start of the year, and I came across this site. I cannot believe the amount of free resources they have. So if you're a planner or if you do bullet journaling, anything like that, check out this site and show them some love and support for the amazing things they do. So that is the end of my top 10 favourites for 2022. I hope you enjoyed those. All of the links will be down below as always. And let me know how you get on, or if you've got some ideas to share. Thanks for watching.